Greetings and salutations, I am Scojo in 360. If you've been tuning in, I haven't been sleeping much. You see, what I do for a living is I am a video producer, independent, so I create traditional video and I love it. But then about a year ago, I really got sucked into the 360 world, so much so that I created this channel. And since I made this new series called The 360 Community, things have noticeably ramped up on my YouTube subscriptions, the people that are tuning in. The amount of engagement has gone up a lot in about the last 3 to 4 weeks. Friends all over the world, and I'm loving this. Now, the conundrum that I have is that I'm packing up and gearing up for 5 weeks in Los Angeles. So I'm going to be able to give a lot of information to people about how to prepare for shooting a documentary, techniques for shooting a documentary, basically video production stuff that is what I do for a living now, but have never really brought to my YouTube channel. So are you interested in maybe me doing half content in 360 and half content in traditional video, at least for a little while? If so, chime in. Let me know if you have any questions you'd like to have answered. I know a lot more about traditional video production than I do about 360. I'm kind of learning 360 with you, which brings me to the free software you can use to make 360 virtual tours. Yay! And it's actually not bad. The guy who turned me onto this was Ben Claremont, the godfather of 360, mate. So check out his tutorial on it. He's the one who brought me to Veer. I have now used Veer for some professional projects, and you know, it's pretty darn good, especially for the price. So let's walk you through the software. I will walk you through how to make a 360 tour on another chapter. This is just going to be walking you through Veer. So the address is Veer TV, and basically, well, let's see, let's take you there. That's my page right now. Oh, there we go. So this is the home page. And as you can see, there's all kinds of recommended content. It's kind of almost like a YouTube for 360 people. Let's go to my uploads. So see, I've got my own channel and I've been posting some stuff here. I really just got started. My very first video that really sucked here. A nice hike where I called a bunch of people jerks right here. This one is good. My Bachelor Butte Dog Derby. That's a 360 literally immersive video on the back of a dog sled. You might want to check that out. But anyway, what I want to talk about is the Lopez Island Getaway for now. Let's click that and I'll show you what this virtual tour does, and then we'll get into how to do it. All right, here we go. You hit start. Now you'll get some music, or you could put music into these. I decided to do it just because it makes you feel like you're on vacation, and this is a vacation home. Now look how you can just look around, and this is video, so like if you look, you know, in the trees right there, you get wind, and to me that actually brings a lot more life to a tour, because even if it's a good photo, somehow behind you, you know, you just kind of know that there's not motion going on. So we've got this nice little cabin. You see all these things here, this. These are all hot links that will take you to a location. Let's take you to a location. Let's go to the deck, because this is the San Juan Island. This is fairly pretty. So look around. Wow, look at that. Hey, here we are. Here's our cabin. I'm looking up the cabin. So, you know, it's immersive video. All these hotspots taking you to different places. This is a person that maybe wants to rent your VRBO or whatever. Great thing is it also comes with these information cards like, oh, there's a Lopez Island ferry, and I can book ferry reservations right here. Now, these are things that I manually put in, so it's not like they just automatically show up, but you can actually do them. So how do you do it? Well, I'm going to try to build one for you right now, a very simple one. So let's get to the footage. We'll use the same footage as we did from the cabin, but we'll just use a couple of rooms. So you go into upload, create interactive experience. That's your gateway to where you want to go. Now what I'm going to do is click to upload the video I want. I will go to, let's see, my Lopez file, my MP4 file. Now you see, I've already labeled these, so I'm a little ahead of the game here, but you got backyard, bathroom, beach. Let's grab the deck and the driveway. I'll hold down shift, click on driveway, and let's do, let's do the front door. Now remember, these are 360 files, so This is going to take a little while. I'll do a little time lapse for you while I sit here and have to go through all this stuff. I'll give you an idea how long it is on the other side. Let's go into fast motion and turn on some tunes and rock.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Is there a smudge on there? Son of a... Oh, come on. Front door, deck, driveway. So in case you were wondering, that sound you heard was me knocking the drive that had the files of 360 that were being uploaded onto the internet on it and unplugging it. So it's plugged in, I'm reloading. We're gonna pretend this didn't happen. Pew, 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 pew. Look, I'm your father. I don't always watch 360 video load to the internet for a long period of time, but when I do, I like to drink coffee out of a hydro flask. Here's to you. Ow! Mother Nature's son. Copyright of the Beatles. I have no claim to that music whatsoever. Please don't sue me. Let's go to the video replay. Okay, so yeah, we're still uploading here. You don't actually just have to sit around and wait for it. We can look and hey, here's our, it's basically a flat video or even just basically a still, but this gets us started because now we can add those hotspots that we were talking about, and it's really, really easy. So, as you can see, I have the front door, the deck, the driveway right here. Those are gonna be my 3 scenes, and that's why I labeled them thusly. Now, go to hotspot, click on it, and it gives you, hey, look at that, a hotspot. That's not pretty hard, or that's not very hard. Now you can use the little, bullseye thing there. You can kind of have the beam me a boat, Scotty. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. I'm a doctor and not a Scottish guy. Crap. Anyway, so you can change whatever you want. You can make things look cool. I like to use this little guy for like locations, and then you just choose a scene. So I'm gonna link it to the deck. Fade to black, that means as soon as you hit that thing, it will fade to black and open you up on the next one. That's a pretty good one to use. But okay, so now I gotta go in there, type deck. And then you gotta remember to do this, show, yes, because otherwise it's invisible and it doesn't do you any good. So what you've got now is a hotspot that will take you to the deck. Okay, so now we're on the deck and we could be using those hotspots like we did before to get to the deck. But for now, let's just show you some of the things that were on there before, like a card. That was like one of those information cards. So you can add text, you can add a URL link. I use that for the Lopez Island ferry reservation, stuff like that. So that's where you do that. Let's just get rid of that. Delete, yes. You can add an image. Hey, look at that. Choose from your files. Oh, no porn. No, that wasn't on there. So you've got, images, you've got information cards, you've got text, you've got your own sound. Oh, by the way, over here, you can add background music. They have some stock music. Not particularly great, but it's pretty easy to add your own. Displaying scene list, that's a good thing to use because it gives your viewer a chance to see the scenes and pick between them. In fact, let's go back and review this one and I'll show you what I mean. And then enabling the timeline, which is good because then people can either turn down the music or they can hit pause. So, all right, so while this is loading, we don't really need to see much more of that. Let's go back to executing what you and I have just been through. There we go again. See, now, let's go down to the beach. There's some information about the Lopez ferry again. I can make reservations. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, look, it looks like there's a state park over there. I wonder who put that little thing out in the middle of the beach. That's interesting. Tells you about the park. So this is a really great software that is free. It's really easy to use. You somewhat get what you pay for, but actually I think you get more. I mean, more than zero, more than Z, more than null set. It's just good software, and you can load other 360 videos up there. So Veer, again, is sort of like the YouTube for 360 people. Definitely check it out. So now you've got the basics of Veer. In the next coming chapters, we'll do an actual tour. We'll break it down. But for now, at least you got the beginnings. Go to Veer, check it out. You can start making money doing this. You won't make a lot of money right out of the gate, but I did make a few bucks from it, and we will discuss that in future chapters. All right, I guess I better get back to what I'm doing. A long ways to go. Don't forget to chime in about your interest in learning other video techniques besides 360. I suspect that's going to be what I'm going to have to be focused on for the next several weeks, but you guys can have fun with me. Follow me down to Los Angeles, so subscribe to this channel so you can follow the drama. It's like a reality show, but the star's a dork. I am out of here, out of here, out of here, out of here.